So I'm trying to be discreet, so I took away the tripod and the selfie stick because you're not allowed to film here, which I don't like those rules because everybody's got a phone, everyone can film. And I don't even know if you can take photos either, but it looks like people are taking photos. I just don't want to draw too much attention, right? But we're at our first destination. And so this whole place is a replica of ancient city. It's a private open air museum in some kind of way where they created the rich culture of the ancient city Siam. And again, I'm probably mispronouncing it, don't judge me. But they have taken all the relics that's throughout Thailand and reproduced it here inside this ancient city. So it's really, really fascinating. And I'm gonna use this as a guide. Now, I'm just being curious. Oh my gosh, they have the lotus flowers. Wow. And there's a baby Godzilla right there. Oh, baby Godzilla. Wow. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna take my shoes off in the toilet area. That's kind of disgusting.
So far, we have already been to the Sanctuary of Truth, the Erawan Museum, and now we are here. The indicators and the patterns have all seemed to be pushing connected to Ancient City Group, which, Lek, who's the founder, might be able to teach us some more things about what we can learn to facing the Bangkok Dragon.
So just to give you guys an insight, this place is massive. Like we just got done seeing this, the bottom of a substanceless universe, which is right there in the map. But you have all of this. It's a whole park of recreated ancient monuments, and some monuments that still exist to this day, but a lot of other monuments have been long lost in the ancient times in the past. So they recreated a lot of them, and you can see throughout this whole map. So it's Bien and I, we're gonna be doing a whole lot. It's almost a whole day thing, but I'm gonna try to get some pretty good footage, and also to give like a little bit of history behind, because that's the whole reason why we're here, is to see the history of Thailand. So we just got to the first. We took the vehicle. Ben was able to make a deal so we can drive everywhere and not have to walk. So we're a little bit on a time crunch here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Right behind me is what the ancient city used to look like back in 1350 to 1767 AD. And this is the modern day recreational reconstruction. I've been out of America for a bit. I start losing my how to pronounce English words. I'm sorry. Especially I've been in 2 different continents, okay? Bear with me. But you see throughout this map right here is like different monuments of ancient locations within the ancient city. And so the question is, from what the founder's intent that created this reconstruction is, since ancient times Thai culture has, yes, I am reading from script, better worded than I am. So I quote from Lek Prapai Virayam Boon. Excuse me if I butcher the name. ancient times, Thai culture has constantly grown prosperous, and it would have been meaningful for our past and present if the cultural splendors through our knowledge and wisdom could last forever. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, back then it was very rich culture, and Thai's dynasties have been around for a very long time. Way longer than the United States' history. I'm an American, so it's way older than our history. The question is, why has such precious culture been undermined? It's valid, very valid question. Is it because of people's oblivion of their natural culture, or are there only significant factors hidden behind it? Is a question. After thinking thoroughly about this matter, it is obvious that Thai culture's prosper has gradually been wilting away due to the fact that its essence has never been precisely and completely acknowledged among the people through accessible means which are in sync with modern lifestyles. So, breaking out of the quote from here, this is the same creator who created a Sanctuary of Truth, which was talking about like the very first introduction of like the technology, mostly the technology that Western worlds has started providing. And you'll see a lot of Western civilizations influence onto Oriental culture, such as the introduction of guns, right? With Japan's history of the feudal lords and the shoguns and the dynamos, excuse me. And so that's what we're talking about, is just an example. In its essence, has never been precisely and completely acknowledged among people through accessible means which are in sync with modern lifestyles. With rare opportunities to learn about the long inherited cultures, how can people appreciate and acknowledge it? It's a question that the founder is starting to contemplate. Being aware of this, we must take action right away and exert all efforts to support the cultural mission. The intent is to bring back its ancient culture, because I remember reading this in the museum, at the Erawan Museum, is that this founder really wants to emphasize that Southeast Asia and Thai nation is very prominent on remembering and to make it significant of letting the rest of the world know that culture and art is what the Thai people and Southeast Asia can bring to the rest of the world, and that there may be some significance of like how it can influence the rest of the world, as in like the United States could provide security and military power for everybody, and democracy. And I mean, this could all be up to debate in the comments. I'm open to it. But like how Africa can provide its rich rhythm and culture of dancing, right? Africa's very tribal. So we can look at, what's another good example? Europe, very strong in religion, right? Like Catholicism. We've seen a lot of mixture of Muslim and Catholicism and Protestant religions there in Europe, and that's been going on for a very long time. You're talking like 1700s, 1500s in Europe. I'm not talking about modern day time. So this is what the founder believes that Thailand could provide to the Western world. So it's I can see their concept, and the sanctuary, the temple Sanctuary of Truth, like I could see it, and I resonate a lot with their philosophy. I don't know if you can see this, but there are some massive white fishes in here. Oh, I missed it. Let's go over here. Like, there's one right here. There's a couple over here. There's one over there. There. Oh, this one's probably gonna jump out.
Fish.
Fish?
Yes, fish. Tongkai.
Donkai.
Yes. Fish tongkai.
It's the fish donkai.
Tongkai. Educational.
Slow. He says they're slow. He said they're slow fish. And they are. He is right. They're slow to jump out. I'm trying to get them on camera. Come on. He wants to jump out. I can see him. Do it. Jump. Oh. Oh. Okay, so the sign says no food, no shoes, no cameras. Places that have these type of rules, like I respect them up to a point. So I don't see anybody's shoes in these racks. And if I go in there and there's people taking photos and I get pointed out, and I will, I'm gonna feel some type of way. But I'm a guest. I'm a guest here, and I'm a guest in the country. Can you just imagine just saying that you live here, or like this is your view from ancient times, no technology around, you're just chilling in Thailand. The year is 1323. You're just chilling. This is your view. This is what you're looking at every single day. Again, no technology. Ain't no pressure. This is your view.
A few moments later.
Bruh.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
They did it right in front of the worker. He set the tone. Now the Chinese tourist. So I don't want to hear no prejudice. Oh, so no photo, no video. I don't want to hear it. I'm being a little petty, but you gotta have some equality. Can't be no social injustice. Okay, I'm done being petty. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry actually. Shouldn't be sorry. I just don't want to be targeted. I feel like a Pokemon trainer with this dangling off my waist right now. My Pokeballs. Just kidding. It's my battery holder for all my batteries. Trips like this and filming, I have at least 4 batteries on hand, so it's very important to have them. This over here is actually a very traditional Thai house, and I still see them throughout each district, province, and neighborhoods. You want to translate in English, but these are very traditional Thai homes, and they are my absolute favorite architecture building I have like traveled and seen. These are my favorite. I really wish I could live in a house like this, because just imagine the way you're walking on the wood, the thump, the free flow of air just rolling through. Like, it's just, I could just put myself in those times. I really love these homes, and they're really rustic looking too. Too bad it's under construction. I can't go there right now. But that's the bathroom. That's a tour of people. Chinese, Indians. Okay, finally I get a chance to find my favorite architect type of house. Oh, this is so cool. This is what it's like to be in one of these. It's its own little community. That's what I'm saying. Imagine. Just imagine this. Look at this. Oh man, it says I can't sit. This is your living room, basically. Your living room slash courtroom, courtyard. I said courtroom. Ha! Courtyard. You got a bedroom. This is your hallway. Wow. A toilet. These types of buildings, the architecture of these buildings is just amazing. I feel so like I'm in here without all the construction noise going on. Like I can imagine myself, if I was dressed traditionally, I can role play being here. 1750, yeah. 1750 Eden, can you imagine that? What's in there? Slide. It's locked. Looks like you can do some pole dancing in there. Man, this is awesome. Alright, so this is the ancient city group map, and basically this is the entrance right here. All of this is a free zone. Everything else you have to pay for, okay? And they are all color coordinated, as in green is removed from the real estate for reconstruction, red is duplicated from the original and created from the historical evidence, and then blue is a creative design by, I'm assuming it's the Konlek, an architect, an artist. So we're going to try to get very important sites, because you could do a whole day here, and this video would be, if I did nothing but just B-rolls, this video would probably last like absurd amount of time. So this map actually highlights some very important places that you must see. So highlighted here, these right here. So they have symbols of a photo, like a modern day camera right next to it, that you have to see. So we've already seen a couple of them. One of them was in the free zone, and then we just passed another one called the Old Market Town. So we're currently going to try to start in the core of the area, move our way towards each direction, because each cardinal direction of this map represents each region or province of actual Thailand. So the founder for this, the ancient city group, they did a really great job on getting this all set up and organized. So we will try to get as much as we can. All right, so let's go. So this whole video is to teach us about Thai culture and society and appreciate it. So I want you to appreciate like this rustic little shop I'm in. I don't know. It's hot. It's hot outside. Got myself some ice cream and a coconut. Obviously, I have to take a coconut break. They're very cheap in Thailand, so I might as well take advantage of it. I go to America, a coconut's gonna cost me like $7. Here, it's half that price. But look at this beautiful little shop. Imagine yourself walking around. You're barefoot. My shoes are over there, so I'm walking barefooted right now. Sliding on this nice smooth wood. The rustic colors, the lighting is very subtle. You got a lot of natural lighting. If the fan was on, it'd be really great, but this is already good as it is. free flow, all your windows are open. And there's not a lot of like technology involved in here. It's simple. It's a very simple design. Hello. Have you ever asked yourself, what is Thai? When Thai comes to your mind, what are the words? To me, it'd be like Thai massage, Bangkok, Pattaya, Pad Thai. What else? Foreigners who move to a cheap country, foreigner men who marry Thai women. What else? Passport bros, Muay Thai boxing. That's probably what I think about when I hear the word Thai. What do you think? Drop it down in the comments. I'm really curious to know, when you hear the word Thai or Thailand, what comes to your mind? You'll know from my other video that I made here regarding the Bangkok Dragon. So I'm teaching a little bit of history behind dragons with association to Thai culture. So you'll see that this is a Naga. That's what they're called, Nagas, which are dragons or serpents. And they're usually guarding or protecting something sacred, such as Buddha. They're always symbolic with association to protecting Buddha. That's why in India, like cobras protecting Buddha, that's a known thing. So we have the Naga, which some of y'all who are into role playing and video games and stuff like that, you'll think of it as a Hydra, which is not wrong. It has many heads. But here in Thailand, it is the Naga. So you're starting to notice in the beginning of the park that the architecture is starting to change a bit. They're all still really short. That's one thing that's consistent. But like I said, this park is associated to how orientation of northern to south Thailand, it's each represented province is actually here in this park. So here we're going to see a lot of like the northeastern styled architect and artistic style. And so it is known as, I believe it says it's the Lan Chang. And it's supposed to show the designs of like wood, which we've been seeing consistently throughout here. And you'll see like in the pictures inside the wood panels, like a monkey, looks like an elephant, looks like a Naga. So that's pretty cool. Beautiful lotus flowers. This is really beautiful. But how do you get in there? There's supposed to be a ladder. No. I bet you this place looks really cool at night. So you remember I was saying that some of these are reconstructed to represent ancient monuments. Well, apparently according to this is number 71, it looks like. 71. And that is the Phra Phanam Nakhon Phanam. Feel free to make fun of me if I butchered that. So it's really interesting to see the modern day construction of an ancient monument. Like this is an example of what we're talking about. Look how smooth concrete it is. Everything is almost made out of concrete nowadays here, especially in Southeast Asia. So we're seeing a little bit of it in action here. Don't you dare think about it. I'll whoop your butt. I'll whoop your butt, you cow. Yeah. Wow. So we need to go up there. That's where we need to go. Oh yeah, he's trying to hump. All right, so just another example of the construction phases and building these monuments. That's not a natural mountain. You can see right here how hollowed out it is and that they just reconstructed on top. Really surprised me because I thought it was like dirt mounds, but it's very hollow, and I'm gonna see if we're able to get in there or if it's still under construction, because it sounds like it's still under construction. Yeah, unfortunately it is under construction, so we're not going to be able to get up there and see it, but this one looks like it's the tallest monument they have that they reconstructed. It looks like it's a whole temple up there. Too bad you can't have aerial drone. You can't be flying drones right here. This is the perfect place to do it. Thailand is very strict with its drone policies here compared to a lot of other countries. I don't blame them, but it's very unfortunate when you are not just commercial, but if you're recreational use like I am. I have a license, I went to the training, but to get it authorized, they make it really hard. So unfortunately you have to be very smart in how you're going to use the drone, because it's risking it. This place would be prime real estate for drone footage. Now I believe, just speculating here, all right, this is probably like Eastern Province type of ancient architect you'll find. But why is it so small? I can't fit in here. That's the entrance. That's tiny. What do you suppose is down there? Like, why is it cut off? Ouch, hurts. Ooh. What you think, friends and family? What's down there? It's kind of creepy. Let's find out. Hello? Anybody down there? We'll see what I caught in the footage. Every man, when they hear this, they know. Wow! Look at the helicopter! Whoa! You think I did it or what, friends? Can you see? Oh, you're lazy. There's a very huge water monitor lizard hanging inside there. And they usually do hang out in there. They usually go to sleep there. That one's pretty big. It's probably like the size of my arm. It's probably the biggest one I've seen in Thailand so far. The whole time I've been here. I guess the founder lives here. Says it's his residence. I don't blame him. Pretty nice. Nice little spot to hang out and sleep. So I'm really not going to explore too much of this side of this region represented here, because foreshadow for our next adventure, my friends and fam. So you let me know what you think about this journey so far on showing these monuments, because in reality I'm not going to be able to go and see all of these here. Thailand's huge, and although it is relatively affordable, I don't want to ruin Thailand experience for myself, because if I start feeling like, oh, I need to be here for 2 days, I need to be in Pai for 5 days, I need to go to Phuket for 3 days, I need to Koh Phangan for 2 days. If I start thinking that way, me personally, I just start feeling overwhelmed. I'm starting to become a little tiresome from traveling. I just came from the Congo. That place was, if you know in that video, you know. So it's like I want to start taking it easy. I've kind of turned a new leaf in traveling, and so now it's new for me to adjust. This is why this Sanctuary of Truth meant so much to me to go and visit. I started just relaxing a lot more in some of my favorite cities in Thailand. I want to start turning my adventures into something more fun and meaningful, but not like scheduled and so thought out and planned, where I have to only be in a certain city for like a certain amount of days if I'm trying to be efficient. I don't want to start doing my trips like that. So you guys let me know in the comments and start a discussion about how you feel about your travel experience. This is just my personal experience. Everyone's travel experience is all different. Everybody's in different seasons. So I'm not trying to push my season onto anybody. This is just me describing where I'm at in my travel journey. I think I've only been to 29 or 30 countries, and that's a lot for me, but still not enough. But it's still a lot for me, especially being a small town village guy from Texas. So this is where I'm at in my little journey, and thanks for listening, my friends and fam. Until next time, when we see what our next adventure will be, continue enjoying all this B-roll footage. You can see everybody is taking their time to take care of the foliage and the gardens. So I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, friends and family. Yeah, let's throw this camera.